Kelly and I were talking before the concert tonight. We usually just wear a black suit with the white. We decided to wear the black tonight. And looked at each other, and Mr. Kelly said, we probably should have done a Johnny Cash medley tonight. Soundtrack highlights from Men in Black, something like that. So, but we didn't. I would also like to recognize these students, as the other two fine directors have said, auditioning makes you a better player. I've even told some of these kids here that a lot of times it's not that you didn't play great on the audition, there's just so many great players in Owasso, we're kind of beating up on each other a little bit. So again, we encourage the students to do that, to study privately. Starting tomorrow, we're going to visit with them about solo and ensemble contests coming up. Another chance for individual achievement, where most of the things we work on are for the group. Another chance to shine as an individual. So look for some information, probably on an email, after we've talked to the students. I'd like to recognize all the students on my band who auditioned for the All-Region Honor Band. Please stand. And if you made All-Region or alternate, please stand and be recognized. And you've probably seen some of the announcements underneath the tunes listed on the program. We like to let the 8th grade parents know ahead of time when we're starting band, before what we call pre-band, before school starts. It is July 29th, it's always 2.5 weeks before school starts, and I know it says 2012, it's supposed to say 2013. You probably have figured that out. That will be our start date, so that way you can plan your vacations accordingly. And that is with an August 15th start date of school pending, so that's what we're expecting. If it moves into the next week, then pre-band will start a little bit later, so look for that. There's also an announcement on there. This is the time of year when we'll start talking to our students may be interested in color guard in the high school band to learn how to spin a flag, spin a rifle, dance and move, and all those special things we do in our marching band program. We will have classes, some after-school classes that are offered to those students interested in that. Starting in January, we will actually come to the school and give them a handout with more information. The same thing with some of those other special performers we have on the field. A few years ago, the Scarecrows. This year we had a group that we call the Visual Ensemble. It's another group of students that really feel confident in moving, dancing, and that kind of thing. It's just something that they do well. None of these students give up playing their instrument, but during marching band, they work on that during the after-school marching band time. There's still room there to try out and audition for All-Region and all those other things. We don't want them to lose their musicianship. So, thank you once again for supporting us. We have an interesting version of Feliz Navidad. We got working on it. We actually changed a lot of it, added some special percussion goodies. Hope you enjoy it.